motivation and made sure that they will feel at home while being away. So ladies and gentlemen, we're very lucky that we have been joined by Miss Masooma Ajaz, who happens to be a career mentor. Hello madam, assalamu alaikum, congratulations, how are you doing today?
Good morning to everybody, and thank you so much for having me here. We do have
Thank you so
always
much.
a very emotional attachment to GTV, and thank you so much for inviting me.
And
Jazakallah.
Masuma, what you have done is a genuine act of kindness, you know, stepping out and guiding people about the biggest challenge of their life, and that is finding a career path. So you took out time and you educated people regarding job seeking and mentored them regarding what skills should they develop. So what led you to this journey? How did you start?
Actually, I have started a years back, and it's started around 10 years back, kind of. I do have my personal experience. When I moved here to in search of a job, I thought it's very easy, but when I have my own personal experience, that it's really require a lot of struggle, a lot of hard work required. So then, when I got a job in a very good company, in a multinational company, then I realized that people need guidance. They come here blank, they do not have any information, they are lacking of right and genuine help. So then I started to helping people.
All right, and you know, mashallah, mashallah, you received the Global Peace Award at the United Nations recently, and congratulations on that. So, what was going through your mind while you received this award as you helped thousands of people gain jobs and practical skills?
This is more like when you do something for the community, it comes back to you in different ways. And that day was a day when I feel that my all, because whatever I'm doing it without expecting anything in return. I'm not charging anyone. I'm doing free of cost to every individual. And I do personalized helps. I do have calls. Daily I'm checking 100 plus CVs. So these kind of things when I'm doing without any return, so I feel that day is the day of my reward. So I feel very appreciated. I feel motivated. I feel encouraged, and I feel like I can do more a lot.
And that certainly is an outstanding humanitarian contribution. And if you are to kind of speak about it, let's talk about what are the common challenges that people do face once they migrate from one place to another in search for a career. You know, where do you think that they feel as if, you know, they are not good enough, where they need a little bit of motivation? Can you please take us through how do you do that? Because you must have built an entire, you know, operating system around this, that how you would actually help people, which is why United Nations did recognize you for the Global Peace Award. So please take us through.
Actually, the point is the transition is always difficult from one country to another country. And when you are moving to a country like UAE is a multicultural hub, UAE is a very competitive market because not only from Pakistan, around the world people are coming here. So like now I got so many messages from the person who is in Australia, New Zealand, Canada, even USA people want to move here in Dubai. So when people are coming, they should realize that the market is very competitive. You have to work hard. The struggle, the most important thing is the groundwork. People are from Pakistan. If I specifically talk about Pakistan, people are coming here with blank information. They do not have any information what exactly they have to do. For that purpose, I have created two guides. If you are in Pakistan and you are looking for a job and you want to move to UAE, I have created a 16 pages guide which contains a lot of important information you should know before traveling. And there is one guide I have created which is if you land in UAE and what exactly you have to do. So basically, there is a process of job search. So I have explained that process in that guide, that how you have to do, what is your field, what is your targeted companies, what are your targeted areas, what are your skills you have required as per your field. So all this information I have already put in that, and I help people from Facebook, from LinkedIn, and now I'm in the process of creating one platform for everybody. So at least they do have more easier access to me.
Wow, I think it's beautiful and it's great that you know that there are people out there who are actually not just helping their fellow citizens, but rather are making sure that you know that the kind of help will actually be extended to people who actually just kind of reach out to her. It's great. But Masooma, do you ever come across a scenario or a situation where you do think that there needs to be a lot of capacity building done for all of those individuals looking for a career or probably a job before you actually kind of link them with somebody who's actually somebody who's an employer. So what do you do in that case? Do you tell them that, hey, you know what, you need to kind of build up on this skill first, then come back to me, reach out to me, and then I'll be able, or to be in position that I will be able to help you?
It depends on the situation. If somebody is already in UE and we have already done masters, if we have already have the experience, the required experience, so definitely I direct them towards the company side. If somebody is already getting in education, if he has done only bachelor's and he's planning for his career progression, then I get them accordingly. So every case is different. Every single case is different. Some have bachelor's, some have just in the schools they are seeking guidance. Some are already professionally experienced, professionally equipped. They are seeking guidance. So case to case, I guide accordingly. What if they need any skills, if they need any education, if they need any courses, if they need employees. So as per that, I usually do that.
I think Masooma, it's great, and since I've just mentioned that it's an outstanding humanitarian contribution, so I don't know whether I should pose this question this way or not, but I do know for a fact that how it's just that humanitarian side of yours which is helping people. But how do you benefit out of it? Do you benefit out of it even?
This recognition is a benefit for me. Sometimes, actually, as the major concept behind this, we are so much busy in our worldly life. Actually, what I think, this is my own opinion, that we are very busy in our worldly affairs, jobs and home and outings and so. What I feel, we should do something for our end also. So, for that perspective, this I feel like I'm doing something which will help me at the end.
All right, I think it's great as well, and thank you so much, for raising Pakistan's flag so high as well, and it'll keep on soaring high with individuals like you as well, where you've actually helped hundreds and thousands of people to actually get a career for themselves, and that too while being away from their home, parents, and from motherland and their country. So I think it's a great job that you have done, and thank you so much, for, or congratulations to the recipient, because you happen to be the recipient of the Global Peace Award, and that too by United Nations. The ceremony was held in Bangkok, and we certainly need people like Masooma, Isha, who actually do things not just for themselves, but for people because they feel their pain.
Exactly, having people
when
dedicate.
Are you going to do it? Sorry.
I'm going to do it every day of my life starting now.
You were supposed to treat us after you got your first paycheck, no?
Inshallah, we are going to have this discussion right after work. I'm going to get everyone together and we're going to discuss when are we going to do Shazal, because you were busy over the weekend, right? Everyone was free, but Shazal was the one who was busy. And speaking of restaurants, right? So what is very fascinating is that chefs need to taste and smell food.
True.
And when you think about AI replacing us, we think about, oh, maybe it has fast speech, it has accurate research skills, it does not need to be paid and stuff, right? However, now artificial intelligence is going to be replacing chefs, and in this news report we're going to dive into it. A restaurant called Woohoo, I'm sorry for saying it like that, it just sounds so fun. The restaurant Woohoo, that builds itself as dining in the future, is set to open in September and is in the central of the bay, and it is on the tallest building of the world, the Burj Khalifa. The food at Woohoo will be assembled by humans for now. However, everything else from the menu to the ambience to the service will be designed by a culinary large language model called Chef Iman. Iman is a AI and a man, and is trained on decades of food science research on molecular composition data, and over thousands of recipes of cooking and traditions have been passed into this data system. While Chef Amin can't taste and can't smell and can't interact with the dishes like any normal chef can, the model will work by breaking cuisine down to the components and texture and the acidity level and the flavors. I think
I'm still not sure, Isha, whether I'm going to go to that restaurant, because I cannot trust an AI large language model to kind of give us the food that we would want, because that large language model might not be aware of the fact that हम तो तेल में डूबी हुई चीजें खाते हैं, so I don't know.
Yeah,
but I think
maybe it's too healthy, too bland.
Yeah, but I think probably it will be on my bucket list as well, and go and check that out as well. But the other day, me and Isha, we ended up arguing saying that, that this video that I saw was aura farming, and she said, no, it's aura framing. So Iqtidar over here is a witness to that as well. But we do not have the video. I'll bring you that video tomorrow.
Shahzad can do the moves. Shahzad can show us the moves of aura farming.
Exactly, but not just that. We're talking about aura farming, ladies and gentlemen. What we really need to do is, or talk about people who actually make sure that they have such an aura where they actually raise a lot of awareness amongst people, and that too about different diseases which people are not really inclined towards to learn. We're very lucky that we've actually been joined by an individual. इनको जो award मिला ना, इसका नाम थोड़ा difficult है. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a try. It's the Fellowship Honoris Causa for a highest level of dedication for development, and certainly in talking about delivery in women's health. So to kind of speak about it, we're very lucky, ladies and gentlemen, that we've actually been joined by Dr. Saima Zubair, and she'll be talking about the HPV vaccination to prevent cervical cancer in girls. She happens to be the Senior Vice President, Pakistan Academy of Family Physicians. Hello, madam. Assalamu alaikum. Good morning. How are you?
Walaikum assalam.
Sorry.
Thank you very much for having me. I hope you both are doing good.
Yeah, was the pronunciation correct?
Yes,
Yes,
it was.
yeah, got it, 100%.
Thank you so much
10
for
out
being
of 10.
here. Anyway, thank you once again for being here. And before this segment started, and before I did some research for this show, I was not even aware about that how cervical cancer is one of the top 3 cancers affecting Pakistani women, right? And then the HPV vaccine can help prevent that. So what exactly is HPV, and what is the vaccine, and how are these two things related?
So this is a great opportunity, not only for you, but for the great
All the women.
Pakistani nation.